You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Good evening as we welcome you to Springfield, Pennsylvania for the Central League opener between two familiar rivals. Both the Tigers and Cougars captured victories in non-conference play a week ago. Marple Newtown traveled to Hatboro while Springfield took care of Cardinal O'Hara. I'm Dave DePasquale alongside Steve Reynolds and the rest of the Tigers Radio Network as the Tigers take the field. Steve, the Cougars have had the Tigers number the past couple of matchups, including a playoff victory a season ago. The Tigers haven't beaten them since 2021 and are looking to change that tonight.
Yeah, Dave, it's a big matchup early in the season. Week 2, first week of conference play in the Central League. And this is a familiar foe. Marple Newtown lost to Springfield twice last year, 22-0 in week 4. And then they ended their season in round 2 of the PIAA playoffs 20-7. So being around the team this week in coaches' meetings, practice, these guys on the Tigers are hungry. This is the biggest game of their careers from the seniors down to the sophomores. It's revenge, and it's just getting off to the right start this season.
Last week, Marple Newtown relied on number 5, Walski, over a century mark, 2 touchdowns. And also, good job by Jealous to take care of the ball, Steve. Jealous in the opener took care of the ball, passing over 100 yards. He snuck in a touchdown, and Tigers just want to make sure no turnovers, especially against a strong Cougar front.
Yeah, I mean, you're going against an experienced team, bringing back a bunch of players in Romano, Tanner Cobb, Valerio, Barber. I mean, they are loaded in the backfield, have a strong up front in Ryan Benjamin. So this team is going to be tough, and Marple's going to have to match their physicality, take care of the football, and take advantage of big plays, Dave. And, talking about stats last week, 36 rush attempts to 16 pass attempts. That's key in getting a young quarterback's feet wet, feet under them, and they set up nice play action with them. So it's going to be a fun game tonight.
I'm sorry, say that again, Eric. Marple won the toss and elected to defer. So we'll see the Springfield offense. And Steve, if you're looking at the screen, number 22 will not be playing tonight.
No, Box is out. Got hurt early in last week's game, but Brian
be playing for him tonight.
Yeah, Walski and Deluzio. Watch them. Deluzio pounding the ball. Doesn't get many touches playing middle linebacker, but if they want to have any success, he's going to have to run in between the tackles tonight. We know what Walski can do. So definitely going to miss 22, but you have other guys to step up.
We'll step aside for the playing of the national anthem. Coming up next, the Central League opener. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
In need of an electrician in your area, Terra Electric LLC is available 24/7 to answer your calls and provide you with service. This family-owned business since 2002 is the one to trust. No project too big, commercial, residential, generators to lighting. Terra Electric can do it all. Complete satisfaction is their goal. Leave it to the professionals. No job is finished until the customer is satisfied. Call today at 610-544-9997. In the tree care today is Mike Gillen at MG Tree. Mike is a resident of Broomall, a 1990 MN graduate, and was co-captain of the football team in 1990. Located in Broomall, MG Tree provides tree care to shaping and trimming or complete tree removal, not to mention a 24-hour emergency service. These experienced professionals are serving those in Delaware County and the main line. Keep your trees looking healthy and great. Give them a call for an appointment today at 610-359-9970. Again, 610-359-9970.
Get ready to celebrate because Main Insurance is turning 60. That's right, 6 amazing decades of serving our community with top-notch insurance solutions. For 60 years, they've been your trusted partner in protecting what matters most: your family, your home, your business, and your future. Their commitment to you has never wavered. They're still here, stronger and more dedicated than ever. At Meehan Insurance, they treat you like family. That's the secret to 60 years of success. Call Meehan Insurance today or visit the website at meehaninsurance.com to get your updated home, auto, or business quote. So join us in celebrating 60 years of trust, integrity, and exceptional service at Meehan Insurance.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Steve, our man down in Springfield tonight, Jim Olsman, our executive producer.
Yeah, he's there on site. Great atmosphere, as we expected, between these two Central League foes. And getting ready to kick off here, Dave.
Lead official tonight?
Larry Foster.
Thank you, Steve. As number 7 for the Tigers, rider Paul Yabinski will kick this one away. Tigers wearing their orange helmets, white uniforms, black pants. As they are in Springfield, Pennsylvania for the opener. They start the season on the road for 4 straight road games. And this matchup is underway. It's a short squib kick, takes a bounce to the 20, return from the 10-yard lines. The first Cougar takes it to the outside where he's wrapped up by number 3, Aiden Kern, who led the team in tackles a week ago. Good starting field position as I believe, let's see who got that ball on the bounce. Is that number 5? Nevertheless, looks like the starting field position will be the 25-yard line for the Cougars. First down and 10.
Yeah, and wondering if that was on purpose, a squib kick, because last week they had some trouble on kick return coverage. A few got called back with penalty that helped them out, but great job on the opening kickoff.
From the 25-yard line, play action. Thrown to the far side. He reels it in. Good first play for the Cougars. They had play action a week ago. It's caught by Chris Dolan, their senior wide receiver. He is 6'3", 185, and he's a go-to guy on the outside as the first pass picks up a first down.
Yeah, so this year, look back to last year's 2 games. They were run heavy. Got more experience at the quarterback position now. And Jackson Kennedy last week against O'Hara opening a play of the game, a bomb to his target. Now they open up with play action.
13 yards to the 38. First down and 10 for Springfield. They do change it up this time. He comes out under center. Drops back to pass. Now on the near side. Hits him in stride. He's at the 50, 45, 40. It's a chase to the end zone. He's wrapped up. A diving effort by Walski. 2 straight passes. The Cougars are on a roll.
Yeah, and you're coming into this game thinking it's going to be run heavy, double tight. They give you the I formation look. They give you, a variation of a wing T look with 2 wing backs and a fullback, and they come out with 2 passing plays, first down, and then a huge chunk of yards almost into the red zone. Great job by this offense and great execution.
They started their own 25. Now the Marple Newtown 25. 2 wide receivers to the far side. He rolls to his right, has his man in flat. Nobody's home. It's a blown coverage as he's going to be wrapped up inside the 5.
No Tiger defender got over there. I'm not even sure if that was the play call, and Jackson Kennedy didn't just audible to it. A hot read. Wide open. Good job by number 2, Tanner Cobb, just to get in the flat open space and picks up a first down. First down and goal for Springfield. Looking way too easy right now.
Ball spotted on the 5. That's a 20-yard pickup. Now they go to the ground. Stutter move. Makes the man miss. He's in for 6. Brad Barber on his first carry, 5 yards. And a touchdown. Cougars strike first.
Tigers punched in the mouth early. 4 plays and a touchdown for this Springfield Cougar offense. And Marple Newtown did not look prepared on that drive. Hopefully they, get a little pissed off here after that.
Number 37, Gilmar, the senior kicker, out of a Ryan Powers hold. 70 yards on that drive, came through the air. Majority of it went to Dolan. Clean snap, kick is up. The kick is good. 7-0 in favor of Springfield right off the bat. It is 10:30 here in the first quarter. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Hey Tigers fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? Because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, always a great deal.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
So there was an illegal procedure on the play, and the Tigers will back up the Cougars by 5 yards to make them attempt the extra point again. Smart decision, Steve, or are you taking on the kickoff?
No, I like this. You got to try to get as many points as you can here. So if you can get them chasing a point early, that's huge.
Here we go. Attempt number 2. Clean snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. 7-0 Springfield. 10:30 here in the first quarter. Listen to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Hey Tigers fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? Because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, always a great deal. When I go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, I know I'm eating the original Philly soft pretzel. Bring them to a sporting event, a work party, even for a quick snack, and you can be sure that the Philly Pretzel Factory will deliver a pretzel of great taste and value. Stop in today at any of their locations, including Broomall, Springfield, Folsom, and Bryn Mawr. Or visit their website at phillypretzelfactory.com for a complete listing of locations in the Delaware Valley. And remember,
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
A minute and a half drive, 75 yards, and a Barber touchdown, majority coming through the air. Is Gilmore to kick this one away? It's a high, booming kick, returnable for the Tigers. At the 7, he drops it. And it's going to be a fight on the ground to see who got it. He did not get it. He did not. It's going to be recovered by number 26 of Springfield. That is a botch and a turnover right off the bat as Jameer Harlem, the senior running back, came running down the field, and now the Cougars can double up already inside the 20 of the Tigers.
Extremely uncharacteristic of number 5, Brett Walski there. You're not going to see many mistakes this kid makes, and a great job by Springfield to hop on that. And the Tigers are in deep trouble here. Backed up, already down by 7.
From the 19 with 10:26 here in the first. Play action, looking to go to the end zone. A little too tall and 10 for his target in number 1. Chris Dolan trying to get 6 right off the bat.
Yeah, went for the kill shot there, right off the turnover. Nothing doing, but again, going back to last year, this was a very physical team, just pounded you. We haven't seen Romano get the ball yet. And
he had Romano in the flat.
But, it's a much improved team in the passing game, which is dangerous.
Second down and 10. Pistol formation, 3 wide receivers. Now they shift. Goes under center back to a wing T model. Man goes in motion. It's a jet to this near side. Makes one man miss. Great job on the outside by Walski to wrap up Cole.
And they like that pre-snap shift. They do that a lot. And when they get into that wing T formation with those 2 backs, you'll see that early motion and that jet. They ran it a lot last week against O'Hara. Walski has a good job out of that wolf position, free safety position, coming up, making the tackle, and setting the edge there. I'll tell you one thing. When he makes a mistake, there's no one harder on him than himself. So he's going to be pissed off tonight.
Play action, looking for the end zone, the strike again. Thrown deep down the field. What a catch in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Springfield.
Wow,
Chris Dolan used his 6'3" frame to come down with that one. We saw it a week ago in the film against Cardinal O'Hara. This time he comes down within the end zone.
And a nice.
That's a top 10 right there.
Nice post corner route right there. And Jack Dean, good coverage, stride for stride with Dolan, but he just goes up to the higher point and catches it. And once again, Springfield strikes 13-0 early, pending the extra point.
Clean snap. The kick is up. The kick is no good. 13-0 in favor of Springfield with 9:39 here in the first. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you're having plumbing problems, heating problems, cooling problems, don't have an attack, call Bobby Mack. Bob McNamara Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is located right here in Marple Township for 29 years. You can call Bobby Mack, 610-496-6260, or visit their website for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at bobmcnamaraplumbing.com.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
3 plays, a touchdown to Dolan, 18 yards out. Missed extra point, 13-0 with 9:39, Steve. The Tigers haven't been on offense yet.
No, some mistakes in coverage on the first drive, and a costly mistake by Walski on last kickoff return, which resulted in another touchdown. Missed extra point, so 13-0 Springfield. Marple Newtown looking to get that ball.
And the kick is a high returnable kick from the 15-yard line. Coming to this near side, wrapped up before he hits the 30 is number 6, Luke Moyer.
Moyer comes up this time. Uses his wheels. Decent field position here for Marple Newtown to start off with. First-year quarterback, senior Drew Jealous, who had a very efficient game last week. Coaching staff set him up very good in play action. Some boots to his strong side. Quick, easy routes. He had himself a nice day. 13 of 16 in their 28-0 route against Hatboro Horsham. But different defense you're facing tonight.
From the 27, Jealous. Handoff goes to Walski. He's able to get out of a Cougar tackle in the backfield. Keeps moving the pile. Is able to pick up a few.
There you go. If you're the Tigers, you got to settle down. This is a long ball game. They go no huddle here. And a great job on first down, picking up about 5 yards.
Picks up 6, second down and 4. Drops back to pass. Looks for Moyer. Instead calls his own number, falls forward. So you had a quick hitch on that far side, but he was locked up.
Yeah, and this Cougar defense is ready for those quick curl routes to the outside. Brian Delaney was right on it. Good job by Jealous not to throw that. It could be 6 the other way. He just tucks it in, makes a smart play, falls down, brings up a third down here for the Tigers.
I hate saying 4-down territory so early, Steve, but
not in this position. Not
No?
just yet. Get closer to midfield. It's 4th and 4 less maybe, but I think in this
so right
position.
now I need about 3 yards. Jealous under center. Handoff goes to the tailback. He's met at the line of scrimmage. That was DeLuzio, the power back on the changeup, but 4th down coming up. No gain on the play.
Yeah, DeLuzio gets it right off tackle. Looks like ISO, but nothing doing. You'll be hearing Romano's name a lot tonight. Number 34. Comes in the linebacker position, makes a nice play there. And the Tigers are going to be forced to punt. 3 and out in their opening drive. So not the start you envisioned for the Tigers.
Chisnell the punt for the Tigers. Springfield came right off the bat with 13 quick points because of the Marple Newtown turnover. It's a high booming kick. Returnable from the 30. They faked to end the round, and it's going to be number 1 in Dolan going around the far side. Special teams, they're capitalizing. What a block down the sideline. He's going to take this to the house.
Just when I was about to say, Chisholm does a good job of getting that snap and getting it off quick because defender was coming free to block that, and then a little fake end around there, a nice couple blocks, but it's a missed tackle earlier in that set that up there, along with those blocks, and blink of an eye, 19-0, pending the extra point here in the first quarter.
First 4 minutes of the game. All right, continue up here.
Waiting the extra point, waiting for them to get set up as there's 7:23 here in the first quarter. Clean snap. They fake it. That almost looked like a fake instead, and they get the 2-point conversion, 21-0 in favor of Springfield. With 7:23 here in the first, you're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Steve, the story right now, Springfield's clicking on all cylinders. They have a punt return. They took advantage of the turnover, and Dolan has 2 touchdowns in the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, they are executing all facets of the game here. 21-0 Tigers about to get their second opportunity on offense. Need to make the most of it.
And the kick. Returnable from the 6-yard line is Moyer. And he's hit before we get to the 20, and that's what looks like that's where they'll spot it is. Moyer's not necessarily your far back guy just because box is out that he's positioned there, correct?
Yeah. And we saw Moyer get his opportunity last week on a couple of jets. And he's a big body, plays defensive end, but also has some speed there. But no help there with the white shirts blocking for him. So the Tigers, their own 20-yard line, down 21-0 here in the first quarter. Again, very early in the game, but they got to get something going, even a first down. Build some confidence.
Jealous under center. Handoff goes to Walski on the far side, trying to find some room, and there's just nothing there for him.
Again, one of the keys to the game, keys for the Tigers to win is match Springfield's physicality. That's a big team up front. But again, got to just fire off the ball. Make some blocks here. Now you're down Jonda tonight, one of your top offense and defensive linemen, so that doesn't help. But he's got to play as a team here. Next man up mentality.
2nd and 10. It's a pitch to the near side. Walski looking for a running lane, and there's just not much there. I feel like I'm already repeating myself.
Yeah, Deluzio tries to get the end there, and Walski does a good job of cutting back, but not holding their blocks on the backside there. Looks like Hobson, number 70. Had a nice block.
So they gave him a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
C.J. Hassan had made a great block as well, but other guys just flowing to the ball and making a nice play on the cutback by Walski.
4 wide receivers for Jealous. Needs 9 for a first down. Draws back to pass. Looks to his left. Goes that way. Deep down the field into double coverage. Is it intercepted? No, it's incomplete pass intended for his target in Grogan, the leading receiver a week ago. Chisnell will have to punt once again.
So back-to-back 3-and-outs. Tigers just looked overmatched completely. Great coverage there.
Double coverage. Now, on the last punt, Chisnell had a beautiful punt, but it was returned to the house by Dolan. We'll see if they kick it away from him. The Tigers aren't set up. They're a man short. They didn't have the gunner. And a low snap, and he's just able to get rid of it. But the ball's on the ground. Tigers might get a break here. The ball's at midfield. It's a fight for it on the ground.
Oh, man, that would have been big for them.
That would have been huge. Instead, Springfield takes over at midfield. That would have been the break they needed with 5:36 here in the first quarter. We'll step aside. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
This is Steve Reynolds from the Tigers Radio Network, and I'm here to tell you that Delco Steaks is at the top once again. The 2021 Best of Philly and 2023 Best of Delco winner adds another notch to their belt by winning Best of Delco.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
From the 50. Timeout. Marple Newtown will step aside with 5:36. Springfield leads by 3 touchdowns. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
This is Steve Reynolds from the Tigers Radio Network, and I'm here to tell you that Delco Steaks is at the top once again. The 2021 Best of Philly and 2023 Best of Delco winner adds another notch to their belt by winning Best of Delco for 2024, voted on by their customers and food critics. And if you're voted best in Philly and Delco for cheesesteaks, then you're best in the world. With locations in Broomall and Ridley, Delco Steaks is your cheesesteak destination in the Delaware Valley. 100% ribeye with fresh diced onions, shredded Cooper Sharp on a Karanji Bakery seeded roll. Now I'm hungry. But don't forget about their newest addition, the Cheesesteak Trolley. Yes, I said it, a cheesesteak trolley. Serving Philadelphia favorites such as Delco Steaks award-winning cheesesteak.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Well, Steve has said Marple Newtown hasn't beaten Springfield since 2021 and is looking to continue.
Yeah, not a great start for the Tigers here. Still early. This is a big possession defensively for the Tigers and make something happen, try to get their offense back on the field.
From midfield to handoff to Romano, and he is stuffed going up the gut. Nothing doing. He's actually going to lose a yard.
Great job there. And, coming in this week, a lot of talk was Romano. Got to stop Romano. Got to stop 34. But there's other guys on this team. And the way they came out, it's almost as they knew, teams are going to key on 34. We need other guys to step up. So far they have. And Jackson Kenny's been doing a good job thus far, distributing the ball, especially to his top guy, Chris Dolan.
Out of the eye, 2 receivers to the far side, rolls that way, hit his man in the flat once again, has space, 35-30. Tigers need to tackle in space, but the Cougars are capitalizing as number 2, Tanner Cole, reels it in and takes a Tiger with him.
It's the pass coverage that's killing them tonight. And Springfield, no reason for them to even run the ball. I keep throwing it until Marple Newtown can show they can stop it. And it's
just a man in the flat, right?
Yeah, some of these are easy throws right into the flat. Well, in that first possession, guy just wasn't covered, missed assignment, which resulted in a touchdown a play later.
All the way down to the Tigers' 28. It's a fullback dive for Romano. Spins off a Tiger, and that's the big body that we were talking about, as he can take a few guys with him at any time, and he gets down to the 21, gain of 7.
Romano with only his second touch of the game. You believe that. 21-0. You'd think he had 3 touchdowns, but haven't really needed to use him thus far. But that's what he can do. He can get you 6-7 yards or more each time he touches the ball.
As the pass play went for 21, they went to Romano. This time they come back with a counter, and the Tigers aren't fooled. DeLuzio and company were able to gobble up Brad Barber.
Yeah, nothing doing there for Barber. They fake the fullback dive, come back with the counter, as you said, Dave, and the Tigers meet him right there.
51 of the Tigers also initial contact. That is Luke Volpe.
Captain Luke Volpe. And speaking of Volpe, great offseason for this young man. Hit the weight room. Didn't see much playing time last year, but is one of their key guys this year.
And the round to this near side has a lead blocker with them down the sideline. 10, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 5. Barber.
The outside backer's got to do a better job of getting to that edge, setting it, and making Barber stop and cut it up for those linebackers to make a play. But once you get the edge there, it's game over. Nothing you can do. And Barber's a good job taking advantage of that. First down and goal once again for this Springfield offense.
On the 4. Well, the Tigers did have a shutout last week, and they're going to have to really regroup at halftime because Springfield is pouring it on here in the first quarter. Under center. Handoff goes to the tailback, and Romano looking to get him on the board, and the Tigers stuff him down to the 2.
And just simple play right off tackle there for Romano. And he gets stuffed there, but
he took 3 Tigers with him. Almost still almost got in. You got to think they're going right back to him, as he was actually down to the 1 with 3:15 and counting, looking for a 4th touchdown. Under center, they give it to him. He's in. 1-yard touchdown, and it is a slaughter here in the first quarter for Springfield.
Punched right in the face. Marple Newtown is 27-0, pending another extra point. And as you said, Dave, still 3 minutes left in the first quarter. You knew Springfield was a good team. Marple Newtown, a younger team. And we talked about this last year, not so much young, but they got a good amount of seniors, but first-year seniors playing varsity football. So
extra point is up and good. 28-0 with 3:06. The drive was 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and they were able to score that touchdown from Romano. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tiger Radio Network.
Searching for a reliable heating and air conditioning company? Then DZO Mechanical is here to fulfill your every need. Privately owned, DZO offers residential and commercial services in heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Since 2000, DZO has proudly served the Delaware County and tri-state area, offering customers great service at fair rates. For a free estimate, call DZO at 484-454-3346 or online at www.dzomechanical.com.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Gilmore in the kick this one away, as I've said that a couple times. Tigers, it's not over yet, but you need to get on the board. You do get the ball to begin the second half, but defensively, you really need to regroup because they're scoring at will.
Yeah, I mean, fortunate enough for them, it's still the first quarter. We talked about 3:06 left, so. But again, you got to get at least a first down. 2 and out so far.
They just go for an onside kick?
The onside kick did.
Now that's just no respect going for an onside kick like that as the ball nicely falls diving on it is Grogan at the 40. But if you want to give Coach Gicking some bulletin board material, I'm hoping this wakes up the Tigers.
Man, that's a blatant onside kick. That wasn't a missed squib. I mean, you saw him come up and kick that thing to the right. Nonetheless, Tigers do take over, but, if that doesn't piss you off, the coaching staff can be pissed off all they want.
That doesn't wake you up as a team.
It's a piss you off as a player. You don't got much heart, so see where they come here.
Empty backfield. Grogan on this near side. He gets a block, lowers his shoulder, down to the 45. There's signs of life on the sideline for Marple Newtown as he gained 5.
And that's one guy that's going to play pissed off, number 11, Sean Grogan, who had an absolute beast of a game last week at receiver position. A little spot pass to the outside, goes behind and between his 2 lead blockers, and Karen and number 24, Bobby Knapp. And that's what you need here. First down play, 5 yards, makes the playbook a lot easier to deal with here if you're the Tigers.
Second down and 5. Jealous. Play action, looking to his left. Sets up. Throws a deep pass into double coverage deep down the field. Intended for his target, number 4, Jack Dean. When it's double coverage like that, they're both fighting for position if you're thinking there's a flag.
I mean, Dean almost had the ball. Joe's thrown off his back foot. I mean, you could see the arm strength he has, but he'd like to, step into that.
That might be a pass breakup by 3, Valerio. I think he got his hand on that. But now I think it's 4 down territory.
You're at
the 45. You're almost at midfield, depending on what you do here.
So they took their shot on second down. So if you're thinking 4 downs, you can run the ball here. They do spread out.
Spread offense. Timeout. Tigers, they'll take a timeout. This is their second timeout of the first quarter. We'll step aside as they talk this one over. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Home and Business Public Adjusters are proud sponsors of the 2023 Marple Newtown High School football team. Every team needs a great quarterback, and when your home or business is affected by water, storm, fire, or smoke damage, we offer our 27 years of experience to quarterback your team. We set protocol for restoration and replacement and rebuilding of your home. Located on Baltimore Pike in Media, we proudly serve PA, New Jersey, Maryland, and Delaware. At Home and Business Public Adjusters, we know the playbook. Text Blaine at 610-909-1112. Ready, set, up.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Third down, 5 yards to go. Steve, Coach Gicking drawing up what?
Tell you what, man. Think of a trick play. Think of something. Again, if it's 4 down territory, you don't need it all right here. It's only 5 yards, though, so hopefully they can pick it up.
Drops back to pass. It's a hammer screen, as it was intended for Moyer, but they got to him first before they were able to set it up, really.
I'd like to see the replay on that one.
Well, it's coming, Steve.
Let's see here. You said it's a hammer screen to, it just wasn't thrown right at Moyer. If he was able to catch that, he has room to run. But unfortunately, Tigers are going to keep the offense on the field, see if they try to draw Springfield off sides or if they go for it.
Maybe they should try a bubble screen.
I mean, at this point in the game, I wouldn't punt it away.
Well, they already shown that the distance on the punt game too. Here we go, 4th down and 5. Wolski goes in motion to fake it to him. Comes back. It's a pass to Grogan at midfield. The Tigers had their first down.
There you go. Keep getting the ball to number 11, no matter how you do it. This kid is a big target, tight end receiver. He can do it all. And they fake it to Wolski, which I like on the jet. Good play action there. Good job by Giles just finding his man. Nice, easy throws, middle of the field, in the flat. So how you help a inexperienced quarterback out.
Gain of 8. Handoff goes to Wolski. Makes one Cougar miss. He's tackled. He leans forward down to the 44. Gain of 3.
Patient runner. And Hobson and Romano get in it. I'll tell you what, man. If you're the coach of the Tigers, I'm not getting mad about that. It seems some life from somebody. And they're just jostling and,
All right, here's the official call.
Probably going to be an offset. I mean, it should be from what we saw.
Dead ball. Dead ball on sportsmanlike conduct against Marple Newtown. Dead ball on sportsmanlike conduct against Springfield. Offsetting.
I'll tell you what, man. I love that Matt Hobson, the junior offensive guard, going against one of the best players in the county in Romano, not backing down. And you like that from one of your guys, especially down 28-0.
Minute left in the first quarter. Wolski the back. They fake the pitch and go with the counter, and the ball's loose on the ground. Springfield comes away with it. 2 turnovers early in the first quarter. Springfield's capitalized. It's been ugly all the way around for the Tigers. Number 6 on the recovery, Delaney, as they faked the pitch, and Deluzio never had it. The defender right there, I believe it was 26. Steve, you see on that replay, who was able to get?
Yeah, it looked like it.
I think it was 26. 26 is Harlem.
So fake toss, counter back inside there. Just a mishap with the exchange, it looked like. So Springfield right back on offense.
Under a minute. I didn't see. Did you see something?
I'm not sure. No. If there was a timeout or no signal yet.
Maybe they're just not set up. There's a minute 8 left here. I can't believe it's still the first quarter. It's the 43-yard line where the change is not set?
Yeah, it could have been the change not being set.
How about the refs figure out what they're doing?
First down and 10 from the 47. Uh-oh. It's a handoff to Romano, and choo-choo, here comes the train. He rumbles down all the way down to the 30.
Once he gets in the open field, it's scary as a D-back, even a linebacker, one-on-one with this guy. You want to try to stuff him at the line, slow him down, and then come in, gang tackle him. But once he gets in that second level, he starts rumbling downfield, and it's a scary sight. So first down, once again for the Springfield Cougars.
First down and 10 from the 32. Play action. Going for the end zone. Up again. It's Dolan. His 3rd touchdown of the first quarter.
And that play action, when you run so well, and not even in this game, just, you're coming into this game, you know how good this offense can be on the ground going back to last year. And they haven't really showed that much in this game particularly. On the ground, but that play action is going to be killer. You're trying to stop 34, trying to stop the run against a run-first team, but I'll tell you what, man, this looks like an air attack by Springfield tonight.
Gilmore to kick the extra point. It's up. It is Good. 35-0 Springfield with 32 seconds left. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
This is Steve Reynolds from the Tigers Radio Network, and I'm here to tell you that Delco Steaks is at the top once again. The 2021 Best of Philly and 2023 Best of Delco winner adds another notch to their belt by winning Best of Delco for 2024, voted on by their customers and food critics. And if you're voted best in Philly and Delco for cheesesteaks, then you're best in the world. With locations in Broomall and Ridley, Delco Steaks is your cheesesteak destination in the Delaware Valley. 100% ribeye with fresh diced onions, shredded Cooper Sharp on a Karanji Bakery seeded roll. Now I'm hungry. But don't forget about their newest addition, the cheese.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Romano rumbled his way all the way down to the 32, and then from there, 32-yard touchdown pass, 35-0, all happening in the first quarter with 32 seconds left. We'll see if Coach Britton decides to go for another onside kick.
Oh, Dave, you cracked me up.
From the 9-yard line, taking out for Marple Newtown, the 40, 45, 50. He has space. 35, 30. Taking down is Moyer and Steve. He said he has some wheels. He put them on display there.
I like it, man. Give it some energy. Some will say, why are you pointing first down 35-0? You need some type of spark. Hopefully, this is it. I mean, at this point, you're not even looking at the scoreboard. You want to play with some pride here. I mean, we're still in the first quarter. So, if one team can score 35 points in a quarter, and another team can. But right now, Tigers just all out of sorts, and hopefully, that can get them going a little bit.
Ball spotted on the 27-yard line. They cross midfield in the Springfield territory, looking to get some momentum as they head to the second quarter. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers. Wolski the back. Low snap, looking to his right. I really hope that was a screen, but instead it's just thrown up for grabs as it's brought down by number 1, Del Vecchio, but it was a jailbreak.
Nick Del Vecchio with his first catch of the year, and it was a savior one. I mean, I don't know if Jude was just trying to throw that away.
I think
he had 3 guys in his face. I think he was trying to throw it away.
Yeah.
And Del Vecchio.
He's lucky he grabbed that because that could have been 6 going the other way.
And number 1, you're going to be hearing a lot in the next 2 years. Kid's got very good hands, very athletic, and happy for him for that first catch. A varsity player here. So second down and short for the Tigers.
From the 20. 2 wide receivers to the near side for Jealous. Low snap. Handoff goes to Wolski. He's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, leans forward, is able to pick up about 2 yards. That should do it for the first quarter.
Going to be close to the sticks there. And looks like they're going to move. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. They're going to say inches. Nevertheless, that will do it. Thank you for the first quarter. It's 35-0 Springfield as we head to the second. You are listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tiger Radio Network.
Oh man, the Philly Pretzel Factory has done it again. They took a Philly tradition and made it even better. Now you already know the Philly Pretzel Factory has the best soft pretzel. Well, now they're making a cheesesteak pretzel. That's right, a Philly cheesesteak on the inside, surrounded by those piping hot, fresh, chewy pretzels. This is as Philly as it gets. A cheesesteak and a pretzel? Incredible! How great are those guys over there? They've got their original pretzels, the cinnamon pretzels, the pretzel dogs, and the party trays. And now, the Philly cheesesteak pretzel. Bring them for tailgating, watching a game with the boys, a barbecue, or even a kid's birthday party. Head over to the Philly Pretzel Factory for the all-new cheesesteak pretzel. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel. You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Steve, it looks like they moved the chain, so it will be a first down to start They're going to put the ball at the 17-yard line. It will be first down and 10 for the Tigers to start the second quarter.
Yep, and they're knocking on the door here. Be first down, as you said, Dave, and again, just need some sort of life. And a touchdown would go a long way for this team.
Life finds a way. Jealous rolls to his right. Looking. Continues the roll. Dumps it down at the sticks. Pushed out of bounds. They're going to say a reception at the sticks. You know who? Our leading wide receiver from Marple Newtown, number 11, Steve. I'm just going to call him a wide receiver at this point, Sean Grogan.
Yeah, it's a good job by Jealous there. Nothing doing. Great coverage, but it just shows great patience and just finds his target at the last second. It's a good job by Grogan keeping that route alive and then towing that line right there, making a nice reception for they give him about 9 yards.
Just about. So they're going to put the ball on the 9. Needs to get to about the 7 for a first down. Second down, out of the eye. Wolski the back. It's a handoff to DeLuzio. He might have enough for the first down. Depends on the spot. They're going to say he's about a yard short. So the ball's about the 8. Third down and 1. And he was stonewalled.
Yeah. DeLuzio's going to get his opportunities, especially with box out. Looks like they went with quick count QB sneak. And they're going to give it to him. So it should be first down and goal here.
See where they spot the ball. Looks like about the 6-yard line after the sneak.
DeLuzio's going to get taken out for Karen here. A little substitution.
See if they spread out Springfield. Nelvecchio checks in. Wide receiver on this near side. Grogan as well set up at tight end. Out of the eye. Handoff goes to Curran, who checks in as the fullback. Pickup of a yard. They continue to try these quick hitters, but Springfield is not surprised.
Now, Curran getting his opportunity there, just not getting, when he's getting that ball out of that fullback position, just not getting that full head start that you like, that you see out of Romano when he gets the ball running downhill. It's almost like a hesitation there, and part of that is due to the lack of blocking up front at times. So they try to go to that a couple plays, nothing doing. They go to spread them out here, Dave.
Man goes in motion. Moyer on the jet. He gets a block, cuts it back up. He's stuffed at about the 3.
And that's a good job by Moyer to cut that up. Could easily just try to get to the sideline there, but there was nothing doing. Tries to cut up and just try to get something. And I don't even know if they gained a yard.
Yeah, about
Maybe
yard or 2. Third down and goal from the 3. Under 10 minutes to go here in the second. Tigers knocking on the door. DeLuzio the back. Hard count. Let's see if they got him to jump. Encroachment, so half the distance.
Yep. About 1.5, they'll move it to.
Let's say the 2.
If I'm Coach Gig, I'm keeping this on the ground, and I'm testing my guys up front, how much they want it, how tough they want to be. Just try to pound this one in. You got Karen, you got the big boys.
Yeah, both of them. You got Curran, a fullback, DeLuzio, the tailback. The handoff to DeLuzio, cuts it back, stays on his feet, but the ball's behind him, so he got tripped up. He's down at the 1. Fourth down, they need a yard. Gut check time. Hurry up. Here we go. Under center. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It's a run to the left. Quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Jealous.
That's a great job there by Jealous and Coach Gick. Get on the ball there, and no. Part of me's like, I hope they're not QB sneaking this from the 1.5 yard line. And good job by him to find that opening. They saw something on film, definitely, and they executed very well on that. Great job by Jealous and this offense to finally get some points on the board.
9:03 here in the second quarter. Paul Yubinski in the kick, the extra point out of a D'Ambrosio hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. 9:03 here in the second quarter. 35-7 in favor of Springfield. Listen to Marple Newtown football on the Tigers Radio Network.
This is Steve Reynolds from the Tigers Radio Network, and I'm here to tell you that Delco Stakes is at the top once again. The 2021 Best of Philly and 2023 Best of Delco winner adds another notch to their belt by winning Best of Delco for 2024, voted on by their customers and food critics. And if you're voted best in Philly and Delco for cheesesteaks, then you're best in the world. With locations in Broomall and Ridley, Delco Steaks is your cheesesteak destination in the Delaware Valley. 100% ribeye with fresh diced onions, shredded fish.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Steve, they kept that drive alive multiple different ways, and they are able to get a 1-yard quarterback sneak in from Jealous.
Yep, getting points on the board, chipping away a little bit. And again, at a certain point, you can't even look at the scoreboard. You just got to start playing with some pride, some more energy. Just start chopping away. And let's see how the defense responds here.
Well, I feel bad for people in the right end zone because nothing's happened on that far side. All the scoring, we've seen a handful of touchdowns already getting kicked off as there was a delay. So here we go. Springfield will start the ball at the 49-yard line. Handoff goes to the tailback around the far side. He's wrapped up by Knapp as unable to get the corner is Barber.
Good job by the Tigers here. That's what you want to see out in Knapp. Outside backer position coming up, making a strong play there on Barber. Just rips him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by DeLuzio. Come help him out as well.
Loss of 1. Back to the 48. Second down and 11. Kennedy rolls to the near side. It's intercepted by Marple Newtown. It's picked off by number 4 of the Tigers, Jack Dean. And he races fast forward all the way down inside the 30.
Literally fast forward. We apologize for these delays and the choppiness of this broadcast right now. But nonetheless, it looked like it tipped off one of the receivers, and Dean was in the right place at the right time. And that's the life you need if you're the Tigers. Get that offense back on the field. Put some more points on the board.
Tigers take over with 8:20 here in the second quarter. Ball spotted on the 26, and all of a sudden, you can sense the tide turning. Marple Newtown will get the ball to begin the second half, but you need to capitalize here as Springfield did in the first quarter. Jealous, shotgun. Moyer goes in motion to the far side. They fake it. It's a counter back to the near side of Walski. He had it if he was able to make one man miss. Instead, it'll be a loss of a play. That is a great job from the linebacker position, number 41 of Springfield.
And Tigers, not holding their blocks up front. And Romano from the linebacker position just comes up, makes a nice play, getting low on Walski. Walski just hasn't been able to get it going just yet. But I'll tell you one thing. Tigers aren't going to go away from him. You're going to keep giving him the opportunity. Eventually, he'll break one.
Loss of 4. Second down and 14. Jealous. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Throws over the middle. Is that intercepted? Or are they going to say it was or not? You got no signal from either official. This guy on this far side is saying incomplete.
They have no idea. At this point, it's a guess.
Now the head official says first down. Come on, guys. As it's intercepted with 7:31.
At that point, you just have to make it make a decision.
Yeah, we have the luxury of replay. Here you go.
It was intercepted. Yeah.
Yeah, it was picked off, but neither far side near side, nobody knew it was picked off. It was just trying to hit his man over the middle, right? 7:31 here. They take over. Fullback dive, and I think you're going to see a good amount of running game now for Springfield.
I was about to say that, Dave. I'm not sure why they even put it in the air last drive, but after that mistake, be very surprised if they put it in the air unless they have to on a third down. Good job there up front by the Tigers. Front seven there. Make a nice play.
Ball's on the 23. No, excuse me, the 17. It's an end around to the far side of a lead blocker is number 2 and Cole. Here he goes, 40 down the sideline in the Tiger territory, lowers his shoulder, runs over a Tiger down to the 45.
Excellent run there and finish by Tanner Call. Tigers make a nice play defensively, and they're coming right back with some misdirection. That's a great job to get the corner there and finish that run. And Springfield into Marple Newtown territory once again tonight.
Down to the Tigers' 44-yard line. This handoff goes to Romano, finds a crease, slips a Tiger, 35 down to the 32. Excuse me, that was number 32, Hirsig.
Yeah. Evan Hersley gets his carry there. And you would have thought it was Romano if you didn't see the 2 on that jersey.
It's close, 32 and 34. It runs exactly the same. He picks up 12. See if they go back to him. They do. Herzig drops it on the ground. 2 Tigers trying to jump on top of it. And they do. It's recovered by Marple Newtown's number 12, Jackson Park. And now we've seen 3 turnovers.
That's a great job there. Let's see. Was that Michael Murray that got in there?
Number 50 of the Tigers
Michael
poked
Murray.
it out.
Good job by Murray getting in there. Jackson Park with the recovery. The juniors doing their job right there on that play. And you got to wonder if Romano's okay.
Well, they might just see the score and just keeping him out.
That's another. No, he's out. He's out on defense right now. So
the ball's on the 32-yard line. This drive will begin with 6:15. Tigers desperate need of 6. Jealous rolls to his right, comes back to his left. The screen pass to Walski. Has some grass in front of him, and he's taken down at the 36-yard line, gain of 4.
it was a nice design there. Better job by Springfield's defense of reading that screen, sniffing it out, and flowing to the ball there. And look who it is, a guy that just fumbled.
Herzig.
That's a good job by him getting there and bringing Walski down for just a short gain.
3 wide receivers. Looks to his right. It's thrown and blown up. Huge hit by Springfield on the edge, but reeling it in and not letting go was D'Ambrosio.
Good job by D'Ambrosio holding on to that ball there. I mean,
I don't know how he held on to it.
I mean, tell you what, big time hit, but I'll tell you what, that kid, D'Ambrosio is a tough dude getting up from that one.
3rd down and short. Ball spotted on the 39-yard line. Is that one your example, Steve, that you fake the flat and then try and go deep? It looks like they're just creeping in.
Yeah, I mean, they've been covering that flat. We haven't seen any curl routes completed tonight because they're right on it, but that's when you set up the double move.
Handoff goes to Walski off the right side. He's tripped up about a yard before the first down marker. So he got to the 41. He needs to get to the 42. Your coach Gicking, you said go for it.
Oh, without a doubt. You keep this offense on the field. 4th and short. Down 28 points here. You don't have much of a choice.
Do you take a timeout to talk it over? Try and get him the jump, maybe? You do have one timeout left. See if they sneak, maybe.
When they break the huddle, maybe if they don't like the look they're getting on the defensive side, they'll call a timeout here. But I'm going to try to save your timeouts down by this many scores.
It is a QB sneak off the right side. I don't know if he got it. On second effort, he might have moved the pile.
I think he did
this
get
near
it.
side official saying he got a first down to keep this drive alive. Good effort by Jealous.
Got just enough there to move the sticks.
They're going to say he got a yard. They're going to put the ball at the 42. Initially, he is stopped. But that second spin move off that right side was able to give him the first down.
Yeah, and number 79 of the Tigers gave a nice push there. Nate Fimple, the senior. Good job by him pushing that pile forward for a first down.
Trips on the near side. Rolls that way. Looking. Throws it deep down the sideline. I guess it's incomplete.
Yeah, falls incomplete. Looks like it was intended for Luke Moyer.
So, yeah. All right, second down.
Second down and 10 here. They try to take a shot. Again, Jealous. A lot of pressure coming up the middle on the edge, on the edge as well. So kind of throwing off his back foot there. D'Ambrosio checks in.
We apologize for the camera operator right now. I know it's a seesaw. Second down and 10. Trips formation on the near side. Jealous. Play action. Little pop pass. And it's reeled in by Dean. As that was a dangerous throw because that was thrown in traffic, but Dean was able to reel it in.
A great catch there. And I'll tell you what, Jealous taking a couple risks here, thrown in double coverage. I mean, he's just, there's nothing there. But when you're down 28 points, I mean, what's the point of holding on to the ball? Let it loose, try to make something. And good job of him threading the needle there and Dean catching it. Make it third down and short.
Need about 2 yards. Ball spot at midfield. Hard count. Springfield showing blitz. It's a pitch play to this near side, and it was blown up from the start. It will be a loss on the play. Romano and company in on the coverage. Now you have to consider punting because you lost a couple yards and the flag flies.
No, now you really have to consider punting if that's on the Tigers.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Tigers.
Great. Good discipline.
That's a tough one.
I'll tell you what, man. Been in these situations, and, you're down 35-7. Nothing's going your way. And, you let your emotions get the best of you. So, at this point, you got to punt it away.
You don't have a choice. After the 15-yard penalty, you would have considered it, but now that you got the 15-yard penalty, you have to punt. Changes field. Chisnell's in the punt this one away. Clean snap and the boot. It's a nice punt as it goes and continues the roll all the way down to the 25-yard line. Great boot by the kicker. We'll step aside. Actually, we'll keep it here as there's a penalty down, so we'll have to wait for see what the call is. Maybe they're calling that a block in the back. That's where the flag is.
Yeah, it was right there. So that'll pin Springfield even deeper.
Missed the call, but it'll pin him back with 2:05 left until halftime. 35-7 in favor of Springfield. Listen to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Adams Harley-Davidson supports Marple Newtown Tigers football. Adams Harley-Davidson, Media, PA, 1011 Baltimore Pike. Adams Harley-Davidson, Chadds Ford, PA, 1241 Baltimore Pike. Adams in Sellersville, Pennsylvania, 3255 State Road. Adams Electric City, Harley-Davidson, Scranton, PA, 1534 Scranton Carbondale Highway. Harley-Davidson.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
2:05 until halftime. Ball's at the 15. The fullback dive to the 20. Let's see who got the handoff. It was Romano this time.
Once again, I'll be surprised if Springfield takes us to the air. Up 35-7, controlling the game now. At one point, it was 35-0 in the first quarter. Marple Newtown was able to answer with a QB sneak from 1.5 yards out by Jealous.
Handoff goes to Barber. He's tackled from behind by Grogan, who's been a bright spot for the Tigers early on in this season.
Both teams trading turnovers. Marple with, I believe, with 2. Springfield with 2. No, Marple with 3, excuse me. 2 on offense, 1 on special teams.
Handoff goes to Barber once again. They have something off that left side as he takes the Tiger with him down to the 45. Mark it down at the 41-yard line of the Tigers. They have something going on that far side as, again, Barber to the edge. Great block by Romano to set the edge, and he does the rest.
Yeah, guys just getting washed down on the end there. The D tackles not being able to fight across. Dean gets pinched there, and good job by Barber and company. This is a physical team, and surprisingly, we didn't see much physicality out of them or them needing it in that passing game for them to go up 35-0.
Play action. Hits his man coming around this near side. Cole takes the Tiger all the way down to the 20. They can get whatever they want through the air, especially in this first half.
The flats have been open. And even, deep passes down the field have been well covered, but their guys are just going up and making plays. But the flat's been open a lot tonight. Tigers kind of selling out on the run, giving that flat, leaving that flat open, and now it looks like it's going to be a timeout on the field.
After a gain of 21 to the 20, timeout on the field. We'll step aside. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network with 50 seconds left.
If you're having plumbing problems, heating problems, cooling problems, don't have an attack, call Bobby Mack. Bob McNamara Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is located right here in Marple Township for 29 years. You can call Bobby Mack, 610-496-6260, or visit their website for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at bobmcnamaraplumbing.com.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
50 seconds left until halftime. Ball spotted on the 20. If you're just joining us, Springfield has dominated on offense, defense, and special teams, holding Marple Newtown offensively to only 7 points. And Springfield scored 35 points right off the bat, all in the first quarter. Looking to capitalize here. Play action. Looking to go deep down the field to his man. And it's incomplete, but trying to chase him down was a Tiger to prevent a touchdown to Barber because he was open.
Yeah.
It's going to be pass interference.
Definitely pass interference call. Can we get a replay on that, Eric?
We sure can.
Now, at this level, it doesn't matter if you're turned around or not, but most likely contact. Referee was right there. Let's see. Yeah, he ran into him, so hard to argue with that call. 15 yards.
That's a good call.
So the ball will be spotted at the 10. First down and goal. Kennedy. Handoff goes to the tailback. Juke move is applied. He's in for another touchdown. Springfield just unloads, and it is in for 6. I believe that was number 3, Valerio, this time.
Everyone getting a share of the points for Springfield, and if this holds up, we'll have a running clock to begin the second half, the 35-point mercy rule, and it's been all Springfield. Marple Newtown showing some signs of life here in the second quarter, but Springfield answers once again.
Timeout, Springfield. Looking to make the extra point with 39 seconds left. We'll keep it here, Eric. Thank you, Greg, our guy doing social media tonight. He had our guy down south. Upper Darby 16, Conestoga 7. That's at halftime. That's who Marple Newtown will play next week.
Yeah, it's a big game going into Upper Darby. 5 p.m. kickoff for those that are unaware. So that'll be at Upper Darby. Marple Newtown, 2 more away games before they head back home.
They don't even know what home is.
Yeah, it's very odd. 4 straight away games to start the season. Haven't dealt with that before, but they'll try to get back in the swing of things next week with Upper Darby. But they still have a whole half of football to play here, and it's a tough one if you're wearing orange and black right now, especially going in that locker room down 35.
Gilmore to kick the extra point. Clean snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. 42-7 in favor of Springfield. Step aside. You're playing Marple Newtown football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Looking for insurance that truly works for you? At Mitros Insurance, we're an independent agency right here in Paoli, Pennsylvania. We offer personalized coverage for your auto, home, business, and life. Unlike other agents, we partner with multiple top-rated insurance companies to find the perfect fit for your needs and budget. Discover the Mitros difference today, where your best interest comes first. Visit mitrosinsurance.com. That's mitrosinsurance.com, or call 610-296-2600. Mitros Insurance, protecting what matters most.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
It's almost halftime, folks. 42-7 in favor of Springfield, and the kick. Returnable kick for Marple Newtown. Running start from the 25-yard line. Getting a jolt is number 4, Dean. He takes it all the way back to midfield.
Nice running start for him. Catches that right in stride. Splits his defenders, gets it to midfield, so the Tigers will take a couple shots to get this thing into the end zone. I believe they still have 1 timeout remaining.
I believe they do.
Something positive going into the halftime would be huge for this team. Again, this is a team that lost a slew of seniors. So coming in with a lot of new positions to fill. Going to deal with some hiccups. A long season ahead of them.
From midfield. Quick toss to the outside. Intended for number 1, Del Vecchio. Incomplete. More scores from around the league. Radnor 21. Harridan 0. That's in the second quarter. Harridan rejoining the Central League this year.
Yep, after a 2-year hiatus, they're back in the Central League, so the Tigers will see them in 2 weeks at Harridan.
I believe Radnor's at the end of the year, correct? I think they're at the end of the schedule. Second down and 10 from midfield. 4 wide receivers for Jealous. Shots back to pass. Nobody's home. Runs to his left. and just gets out of bounds and then is shoved out, and he's going to have to face every Tiger along that sideline because that was dirty.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
I would, if that doesn't rile up the troops, I don't know what will.
Yeah, got to be smart. Guys, good sportsmanship there, patting each other on the back. But, hey.
Come on, man.
You like to see that if you're a Tiger player, especially, if you're jealous, get your teammates coming in to your rescue there. But, yeah, way out of bounds. Unnecessary there. That'll be a 15-yard penalty, and that'll be a free first down. Put the Tigers even better field position here to get some more points on the board. Good thing Jealous is okay there.
I thought they were going to throw him out for a minute because they're still talking about it. So it is unsportsmanlike conduct. What's Coach Britting complaining about?
Not sure.
He wants a Delco steak.
And we apologize for this feed. It's been breaking in and out all first half. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line after the unsportsmanlike conduct hit out of bounds. Jealous empty backfield. Trots back to pass. The screen pass, it's set up to Grogan as he takes the ball past the 30 down to the 29.
Like the play call there. Nice setup. Get some good yardage there.
They spike it. Maybe one or two more shots. Wide receiver screen. It's a good job by the defensive lineman, actually, just to be in the way.
Yeah, number 69 there. Let's see that. Landon Feldman. Son of Damon Feldman. Marple Newtown resident. But if Feldman's not there, if Grogan's got that whole right side of the field.
Timeout, Springfield will step aside. It's almost halftime, 42-7 in favor of Springfield. Listen to Marple Newtown Football on the Tiger Radio Network.
Eric Rufinach is a full-service realtor with Brent Selleck Real Estate, serving the Delaware County, Philadelphia, and Chester County areas. Eric is a resident of the Marple Newtown community and a proud member and coach of the Marple Newtown High School and Marple Junior Tiger football programs. Whether you are buying or selling, reach out to Eric for any of your real estate needs. Give Eric a call at 610-586-3396 and online at BrentSelleckRE.com. Go Tigers!
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Waiting the official call. There was a flag thrown as we went to commercial break. Now, this could be huge if it's against Springfield. Dead ball on sportsmanlike conduct against the Cougars. And he's been tossed out of the game.
Wow.
He must have said something really special to the official.
You don't see that often. I mean, there was no
player. This was not a contact. This was walking away with the official.
I'll tell you what, it might have occurred.
So does he get suspended for the first half of next week too then?
Possibly the whole next game. But
PIAA. Actually, PIAA rules, he probably does get suspended.
I'm not sure
huge.
if he might have threw a punch. Nonetheless, Tigers take advantage. And it's just something... You're up 42-7. Why? Good discipline by the Tigers.
5 seconds on the clock. So the penalty really helps the Tigers. Now you get a shot at the end zone. Has to go to the end zone. Trying to get Springfield to jump. Dean goes in motion to the far side.
We still have a timeout.
I would say they're trying to get him the jump to get 5 yards. And Coach Kicking will take a timeout, talk this one over. We'll step aside. There's one more play left here in this very long first half. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
In need of an electrician in your area? Terra Electric LLC is available 24/7 to answer your calls and provide you with service. This family-owned business since 2002 is the one to trust. No project too big, commercial, residential, generators to lighting. Terra Electric can do it all. Complete satisfaction is their goal. Leave it to the professionals. No job is finished until the customer is satisfied. Call today at 610-544-9973.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Steve, our head official tonight's been very busy. We've seen at least 5 unsportsmanlike conducts so far the first half.
We were just talking at the timeout break. You're up 42-7. You just commit 2 15-yard personal fouls. One results in an ejection. If you're Coach Britton, you can't be happy with that. I mean, you're loving the play on the field, the domination, but some just dumb mistakes by them.
So the ball's at the 14-yard line. The Tigers will have a shot. It has to go into the end zone. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers. Jealous drops back the pass. Lofts it into the end zone.
The Tigers Radio Network broadcasts, both live and archived, are the exclusive property of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated and are produced for the private use of our listening audience. No rebroadcast, in full or in part, is permitted without the express written consent of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
2 receivers, single back is Sapp as they hand off to him. He finds a hole. He's across the 20, 30, 40, 50. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Adrian Sapp. This one play changes the game once again for Marple Newtown.
It's going to be a play action over the middle. It's going to be bounced. One-handed by Carmen Christiana. He's going to put him in motion, put him on the left side. He's going to be looking left. Marple Newtown, McEwen applying pressure. That's Noah Turner. It's going to be a sack. It's going to be a handoff to Charlie Box on the far side, trying to get the corner. He does. Charlie Box, full steam ahead. There goes Charlie Box down the sideline. Charlie Box can do it all. Side, they fake it to him. They're actually going to roll. It's going to be deep down the field. The Ferry over the shoulder catch. He's in for his 4th touchdown tonight. It's going to be a handoff to him. Up the gut. Makes one man miss. Still on his feet. Brian Jocelyn is going to score. Brian Jocelyn, 35 yards out. They're going to put Abel Hoff in motion. It's going to go that way. It's going to be a swing pass to Hoff, who has the sideline. He's at the 50, the 40. He's got one man to beat. He cuts it back. He's at the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers. Roll to his right, come back to his left. It's a screen pass to Weathers, who has a running lane. He's got the edge. He's going to break free. He's still on his feet. It's a chase to the end zone. And Weathers is going to get in for a Marple Newtown touchdown.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back, Springfield, Pennsylvania. I'm Dave DePascal alongside Steve Reynolds, Eric Kelling, and our guy down in Springfield is Jim Alsman. It's been a tale the first half. It's been all Springfield. 35 points scored unanswered. Marple Newtown did score 7 points in the second quarter, but turnovers and a strong aerial attack of Springfield has been the story.
Yeah, it's been a complete domination by Springfield from the opening gates. Marple Newtown just was not ready for that aerial attack by Springfield to start off the game, and then a costly turnover by Brett Walski, and it was just a ripple effect, and just next thing you know, 35-0 before the end of the first quarter. Tigers finally got some points on the board. Springfield then answered before the half. Tigers having some other opportunities to try to punch it in, but just couldn't, weren't able to. So love to know what that halftime speech was from Coach Gicking and that coaching staff. Couldn't have been pretty. I mean, but at this point, I think, to try to stay a little bit positive, can't worry about the scoreboard. Got to just try to start chipping away at it. You get the ball to start the second half and just try to get some points on the board. Again, it's very early in the season. We're only in week 2, first Central League game. So a lot to improve on for this team. And, probably depending on how your season goes, you might be seeing Springfield again like you did last year 2 times.
All right, the players still warming up, so we'll step aside. You were listening to Marple Newtown Football and Tigers Radio Network.
Taking the lead in the tree care today is Mike Gillen at MG Tree. Mike is a resident of Broomall, a 1990 MN graduate, and was co-captain of the football team in 1990. Located in Broomall, MG Tree provides tree care to shaping and trimming or complete tree removal, not to mention a 24-hour emergency service. These experienced professionals are serving those in Delaware County and the main line. Keep your trees looking healthy and great. Give them a call for an appointment today at 610-359-9970. Again, 610-359-9970.
Get ready to celebrate because Main Insurance is turning 60. That's right, 6 amazing decades of serving our community with top-notch insurance solutions. For 60 years, they've been your trusted partner in protecting what matters most: your family, your home, your business, and your future. Their commitment to you has never wavered. They're still here, stronger and more dedicated than ever. At Meehan Insurance, they treat you like family. That's the secret to 60 years of success. Call Meehan Insurance today or visit the website at meehaninsurance.com to get your updated home, auto, or business quote. So join us in celebrating 60 years of trust, integrity, and exceptional service at Meehan Insurance.
Searching for a reliable heating and air conditioning company? Then DZO Mechanical is here to fulfill your every need. Privately owned, DZO offers residential and commercial services in heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Since 2000, DZO has proudly served the Delaware County and tri-state area, offering customers great service at fair rates. For a free estimate, call DZO at 484-454-3346 or online at www.dzomechanical.com.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Second half action coming at you. Springfield comes out to boot this one away, Steve, as Brendan Gilmore has been one of the most active players because he's kicking so much, especially in the first half. Extra points and then kickoffs as Marple Newtown won the toss and deferred.
Yeah, so they'll get the ball here to start the second half. As Springfield comes out with that, almost like they're going to kick it, and then they line up.
So is it pretty much a pump fake?
Yeah, it's almost just to get that front line ready. Eventually they will come out, not in this game, but in one of their future games with an onside kick out of that.
Sure about that. As it's brought out by Moyer once again, stays on his feet past the 30 down to the 33. Moyer powers his way down to the 34. That's where this drive will begin for the Tigers and Jealous. The ground game really hasn't been there tonight, Steve. Maybe they go back to the air?
You know what? I want to get away. I mean, you're down 42-7. You're pretty
back
much
to basics.
This game is, out of reach at this point. So I think you try to keep it on the ground. Obviously, you want to see some sense of urgency down 35 points, but I wouldn't get away from your running game.
It is a running clock from here on out. 3 wide receivers. Deluzio the back. Handoff goes to him off the far side. Lowers his shoulder. He'll be marked at the 38. Gain of 4.
Good run on first down by Deluzio. Right off tackle there. You'll take that for a first down gain. But yeah, I mean, I would stick with your game plan, running the ball. What you don't want to do is putting your quarterback with his second game ever at varsity in a position to throw the ball.
Ball's on the ground. Looks like Deluzio is able to get it back, though.
what I was saying was you don't want them to have to throw the ball 40 times in this game down 35 points. So we'll see who recovered that. Yeah,
Romano did rip it out, but it looked like DeLuzio got back on top of it.
Yeah, so that'll remain Tigers ball, 3rd down and short.
Just joining us, Springfield, capitalizing the passing attack, 42-7. I formation for Jealous. Handoff goes to the near side. He's short by about a yard. So 3 straight runs by DeLuzio to the 43. Needs to get down to the 44.
I haven't seen any Walski. Was he on the kickoff?
He has not been, but I know he was set up as wide out at the end of the first half.
Yeah, haven't seen him yet this second half. So, down one of your backs already, maybe, in box, maybe at this point in the game, you just don't want to have to.
Drops the ball, so it was a bad snap. And when it rains, it pours because he did not get to the line of scrimmage. They're going to say he did? They're going to give him 4 progress?
Yeah, they're going to say he got enough, so 1st down there.
Okay.
Good job by Giles to pick up that ball.
That's a great effort by him because I thought he didn't get it.
Yeah, Giles did a good job of getting that ball and handing it off still to DeLuzio. So Lou with 4 straight carries.
So he dropped the snap. Handoff goes to DeLuzio. Wow. That's a very generous spot. Play action, rolling to his left. Has Kern in the flat. That's where he goes. At the 50, lowers his shoulder, has the 1st down.
That's your game right there with Jealous. I like him on the rollout, especially to the left side of the field. Seems more comfortable. He's able to find his man right in the target, coming across the field there. Picks up a nice 1st down, carrying a big boy. Catches that, turns upfield.
I formation. Delvecchio and Dean, the wide receivers on this near side. Handoff goes to DeLuzio, but this play is going to be coming back. Illegal procedure on the wide receivers to the near side will back the Tigers up by 5.
Nothing worse than when the wide receiver is lined up all sides, goes off sides, has nothing to do with the play really, and going to negate a nice run by DeLuzio. Sometimes that's on the quarterback, too, making sure your guys are all set.
I think that's what Coach Kicking's telling him right now as we got that pitcher for a 5-yard back up and put the ball at the 46. Mark it off from there. Back to their own 49. Still 1st down for Marple Newtown. Central League opener for both squads. Springfield beat O'Hara last week. Marple Newtown beat Hatboro. Handoff goes once again to DeLuzio. Trying to get back the penalty yardage. Gets past midfield. Down to the Cougar 47.
Blocking up front there. Good job by the fullback in Karen, leading the way.
I formation.
Get back some of those penalty yards.
2nd down and 11. Play action. Looking to his right. Goes deep down the field. Has his target. Beautiful catch over the shoulder by Dean inside the 5.
That was an excellent catch by Jack Dean there. Slow to get up, but beautiful over the shoulder grab and a nice ball placement after the play action by Jealous there. Staying strong in the pocket.
Stepped up.
Beautiful.
No.
He's hurt.
Injured player will step aside here in the third. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Oh, my God. That might have been his knee.
Home and Business Public Adjusters are proud sponsors of the 2023 Marple Newtown High School football team. Every team needs a great quarterback, and when your home or business is affected by water, storm, fire, or smoke damage, we offer our 27 years of experience to quarterback your team. We set protocol for restoration and replacement and rebuilding of your home. Located on Baltimore Pike in Media, we proudly serve PA, New Jersey, Maryland, and Delaware. At Home and Business Public Adjusters, we know the playbook. Text Blaine at 610-909-1112. Ready, set, up.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Dean with the beautiful catch of 5:32 here in the third sets up Tigers with first down and goal from the 6.
Yeah, hopefully Dean's okay after that beautiful grab. Nice pitch and catch from Jealous to Dean. And the Tigers set up first down and goal. Trying to punch one in here. And they will travel to Upper Darby next week.
5 o'clock start.
Yeah, Upper Darby trying to go 2-0. So it'll be another tough matchup for the Tigers.
2 wide receivers to the far side for Jealous. Deluzio the back. That's where they go. Lowers his shoulder. He's inside the 3. Marple Newtown's had the ball the entire third quarter.
Yeah, putting together a nice drive here. Keeping it on the ground. Couple play action throws.
Second down and goal from the 2. See if they go back to Deluzio. They do. He gets the handoff, and he is met. He is smacked in the backfield. They have a pair of linebackers, Steve. They did a year ago as well. Herzig lays the boom.
Yeah, Herzig coming in on. Oh, yeah. Not even a blitz, just unblocked. Got to pick him up, especially on a goal line. I mean, just leaving Louis out there to dry.
Third down and goal from the 4. Wrecking ball. Handoff goes to Deluzio. Off the right side. Nothing doing. So it's fourth down and goal from the 4. And Deluzio, there was no push up front. He had nowhere to go.
You get all your guys super low here and just unable. Well, I'll tell you what, they did get a little bit of a push there, but might have been better off sneaking it.
Like the tush push.
But from the 4-yard line, obviously you're not calling that play. So, fourth down here. Let's see if they go a little play action. Or maybe try to get it to the outside on a run.
I formation. Moyer and Delvecchio on the far side. Coach Gicking wants to take a timeout to talk this one over. With 3:15 left in the third, knocking on the door, fourth down and goal. Listen to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
Adams Harley-Davidson supports Marple Newtown Tigers football. Adams Harley-Davidson, Media, PA, 1011 Baltimore Pike. Adams Harley-Davidson, Chadds Ford, PA, 1241 Baltimore Pike. Adams in Sellersville, Pennsylvania, 3255 State Road. Adams Electric City Harley-Davidson, Scranton, PA, 1534 Scranton Carbondale Highway. Adams Harley-Davidson, Rahway, New Jersey, 12 West Milton Avenue. Demo rides every day. Full events calendar, hours, directions, and contact information. AdamsHD.com. Adams Harley-Davidson, Tiger Pride.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Play action, rolling to his right. He has his man in the flat. He's in for 6. Touchdown, the Curran. His first touchdown of the season. Beautiful pass by Jealous. 4th down and goal. They capitalize.
Great job. Little power pass. Get your fullback out in the flat there, and Curran's there to receive it. Turns his shoulder upfield, and the Tigers cap off a nice opening second half drive there from Jealous to Curran, pending the Paul Lubinsky extra point.
D'Ambrosio the hold. Kick is up. The kick is good. With 3:09 left here in the third quarter, Springfield 42, Marple Newtown 14. Listen to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? That's because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, and always a great deal. When I go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, I know I'm eating the original Philly soft pretzel. Bring them to a sporting event, a work party, or just for a quick snack, and you can be sure that the Philly Pretzel Factory will deliver a pretzel of great taste and value. Stop in today at any of their locations, including Broomall, Springfield, Folsom, and Bryn Mawr, or visit their website, phillypretzelfactory.com, for a complete listing of locations in the Delaware Valley. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel. You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Jealous, the Curran 4 yards out. Marple Newtown gets their second touchdown of the evening, Mr. Reynolds.
Yeah, very nice executed opening drive of the second half. Tigers putting together some nice plays.
It's an onside kick. It is recovered by number 10 of Springfield, TJ Valetti, the sophomore. And the Cougars will start this drive at midfield.
That's a nice attempt at the onside kick, but Vletti's a good job.
It's a good job by him because that didn't get the second bounce.
Yeah, he didn't allow to. He did a great job on it. So Springfield takes over right at midfield, up by 28 points here. They've had control of this game since the opening drive.
It's a jet sweep to the far side. He has a blocker and another one and another one. They just are breaking free to the second level the entire night. Valerio this time. They have 3 horses, Steve, that can go to distance at any time.
Yeah, they can hit you from many different angles. Speed to the outside, power up the middle, play action over the top. I mean, this is a well-balanced football team. They're going to win a lot of games this year and have an opportunity to go pretty far.
Gain of 21 down to the 29. He goes in motion and sets a pitch to Romano on the edge, and he has the edge. Choo-choo, train coming through. He scores from 29 yards out.
Great play action there, or great fake and then pitch, but it's going to come back with a holding call.
Our first hold of the night negates the beautiful run by Romano that sprung him free.
Let's see the replay on that, Eric, if we can.
All right, here's your replay.
It's a fake jet.
Is it a hold on the inside? There you go,
right there.
on Knapp.
Yeah. Clear hold. Good call there.
See you, train.
So they run the jet. They come back with a fake jet. Pitch to the opposite side to Romano. Beautiful play, but Offensive lineman got a grab of the outside defender, and that's going to come back. So Marple Newtown catches a break. Good job by the Tigers selling that one.
First down and long. Man goes in motion. Comes back as Barber. He's wrapped up by Kern after a yard.
That's an excellent job by Luke Moore. Backside defensive end, squeezing down unblocked and nearly making the play. I mean, would have been an outstanding play if he made that, but wasn't able to wrap up Valeria there. He's able to pick up some decent yardage on first down.
So he gains 3 out of the eye. Handoff goes to the tailback. Bouncing it to the outside is Barber. He's tripped up. Tackled by DeLuzio to the 29. Be 3rd down and 10.
And they wear you out with multiple guys, as you said. Valerio, Barber, Romano, obviously. Lots of weapons, lots of returners, opposed to the other side where got a lot of new guys in different spots for the Tigers.
Barber to the back. It's an option, and that's where they go. Has a blocker in front of him. Barber for 6. 29 yards out. So instead of Romano getting 29 yards out, it's Barber.
Nice execution there on the pitch. Kennedy holds it to the last possible minute and able to pitch that off to Barber. Number 51 lead blocker springs Barber free there. Excellent job by him coming out, getting the corner. Zach Plank, the senior offensive lineman.
Clean snap. The kick is up. The kick is
no good.
Off the post. No good. 48-14. 34 seconds left in the third. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Home and Business Public Adjusters are proud sponsors of the 2023 Marple Newtown High School football team. Every team needs a great quarterback, and when your home or business is affected by water, storm, fire, or smoke damage, we offer our 27 years of experience to quarterback your team. We set protocol for restoration and replacement and rebuilding of your home. Located on Baltimore Pike in Media, we proudly serve PA, New Jersey, Maryland, and Delaware. At Home and Business Public Adjusters, we know the playbook. Text Blaine at 610-909-1112.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. Springfield adds on. The Barber touchdown makes it 48-14. Next week, Marple Newtown will go to Upper Darby. A few more seconds left here in the third, and then we'll head to the fourth. It is a high booming kick. Returnable from the 12-yard line is Moyer. He's giving it his all tonight as he dives forward past the 30 down to the 33. And really, Steve, he's almost out of position just because he's not your main return guy. You're down your top 2 returners.
And the JV squad checks in for the Tigers.
This drive will begin with 34 seconds left.
I think now coaching staff just looking forward to next week. Try to get back on track. Is that going to do it for the third quarter, Dave?
We head to the fourth. 48-14 Springfield.
Oh man, the Philly Pretzel Factory has done it again. They took a Philly tradition and made it even better. Now you already know the Philly Pretzel Factory has the best soft pretzel. Well, now they're making a cheesesteak pretzel. That's right, a Philly cheesesteak on the inside, surrounded by those piping hot, fresh, chewy pretzels. This is as Philly as it gets. A cheesesteak and a pretzel? Incredible! How great are those guys over there? They've got their original pretzels, the cinnamon pretzels, the pretzel dogs, and the party trays. And now, the Philly cheesesteak pretzel. Bring them for tailgating, watching a game with the boys, a barbecue, or even a kid's birthday party. Head over to the Philly Pretzel Factory for the all-new cheesesteak pretzel. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
First down and 10 from the 34. As Steve said, the JV is now officially in the game as the handoff goes to the Marple Newtown tailback. They do have a few different options at tailback. Number 20 of the Tigers gets that handoff, Jack Dreger.
Yeah, Dreger, a nice little hard runner. We saw him last week in the second half of the Happar-Horsham game. The Tigers were on the other side of a blowout. Nick Link also in at quarterback, the freshman. These guys will turn
around. Freshman?
Yeah, freshman quarterback playing JV.
Second down and 8. Handoff goes to Dreger once again. And he is met by a few Cougars. Gain of 2.
These guys will meet tomorrow morning at Marple Newtown for a 10 a.m. kickoff for JV game.
Springfield 48-14. All started with Dolan. Dolan's beautiful over-the-shoulder catch really set the tone for Springfield, and it's been a roll since. 4 wide receivers for Link. Main goes in motion to the far side. We'll see him put him in the air. The lefty. It's a screen pass as he was already wrapped up by the time. It was broken up by 33. Intended for Dreger. Number 33 is not on our roster. So incomplete. 4th down. See if Coach Gicking goes for it. Beautifully read.
School starts for these kids Tuesday. I don't know about you, Dave. Well, I don't know if your kids are there yet. I can't wait.
They're not back in school yet?
No, after Labor Day. Yeah, Westchester School
District. That was like Westchester. Yeah.
Shout out to Marple Newtown's principal, Mr. Beltrante. And his son, Austin, going to be a senior this year at Conestoga.
And the boot goes out of bounds, and Springfield will take over to the, let's see, they mark it at the 47-yard line with 9:19 left. And it continues to run because there's a running clock here in the second half. So the ball's on the 47. I got to imagine the backups are in as well for Springfield. And it looks that way. Looks like number 12, Powers, is now in at quarterback. Fullback dive. Number 43 gets the midfield. Keith Bradley. He's a senior. But I don't think this will be the last time we heard of Springfield because they are a well-oiled machine and they might go far into 5A playoffs this year.
Yeah, you got to remember Garner Valley's dropped down to 5A, so they're going to be a force to be reckoned with come playoff time. I believe these two teams, Springfield and Garner Valley, meet game 10 of this regular season. So, but very early on, if you're the Tigers, drop to 1-1, 0-1 in league play. But watch this film tomorrow, learn from it.
Just flush it.
Well, you got to flush this one away, but you do want to watch it and learn from your mistakes, especially in that first half.
Handoff goes to number 10, past the 45, down to the 43.
Got to figure out how it became 35-0 so quick. Obviously, turnovers didn't help. But too many missed assignments will do that as well.
Ball's at the Tigers' 42-yard line.
It's also a reality check. I mean, they dominated the Kennett scrimmage. They dominated last week in their first game. So these guys know they need to put some work in.
Handoff goes back to Valetti. He's met in the backfield. See, good job by the Tigers. Number 33 making the stop.
Joey Cirillo.
That is correct. Sophomore.
Nice job by him.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. I formation. Fullback dive. Initial stop by number 12 of the Tigers, Jackson Park.
Great job by Park. Had that forward lean going, and he shot that A-gap and met that fullback right at the line of scrimmage. Great job by the junior linebacker.
Under center, JV players are in. I formation. Is the fake counter to the far side. Number 22 gets the carry. Hunchek.
I'll tell you what, number 12 is a fun player to watch, Jackson Park. Just keep your eyes on him for a couple plays. He's aggressive, directing the field, telling his teammates where to go, calling out the strength, cheering on his guys when they make a tackle.
Only a junior.
Running to the ball, making plays.
Looks like they're going to go for it. It's a pitch play to the near side. Lowers his shoulder. Fights, but is out of bounds, and he will be short. Tigers will take over on downs. TJ Valetti on the carry, the sophomore. Marple Newtown takes over on downs. They'll switch sides. 5:07 left in ticking. See if the JV can put up a few points.
Tough one tonight, Dave.
It was from the get-go.
Yeah, Tigers were never in this ball game.
It's really from you could recover, but it was the Wolski fumble on the kickoff, put you down 2 scores, and you never really recovered. Tigers ball on the 35. See if Lincoln can complete his first pass. Handoff goes to the tailback. Number 25, Fingo. So the Tigers, 2 sophomores, Dreger and Fingo. Getting some action, 5 yards on the carry. Link, lefty quarterback. Handoff goes right back to him with a burst of speed. What an effort by the tailback all the way into Springfield territory. Gotta love it.
Nice job by Dreger there. Good job by him pulling away his teammate before doing anything dumb after that run.
Gain of 20.
He's a hard runner, number 20.
He is. Dreger, but Steve, it's just funny. Another lefty quarterback for Coach Kicking, huh?
Yeah.
A handoff. Dreger with the move. So he's getting a heavy dose of the carries here in the 4th, but good effort by him. Clock continues the wind. Under 3 minutes left.
New quarterback checks in. Elliot Hummel.
As Steve was saying earlier, Marple Newtown will go to Upper Darby. Will be an early start, 5 o'clock next week. It's a jet sweep to the outside. Lowers his shoulder. He's met at the 36-yard line is number 21, Jayon Rawlings.
Good job there by Rawlings.
A lot of sophomores on this roster.
Yeah, Jayon playing quarterback last year. The freshman's converting to wide receiver. Takes the jet to the right side. A couple more snaps, and this one will be officially over. And on to Upper Darby for the Tigers.
Fingo on the carry to the far side, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. Fourth down. Coming up, fourth down, about 5. Air it out. Keep it on the ground. Rough night if you're an orange and black fan. Got an early jump on Labor Day weekend, right?
And a Phillies fan.
Snap, rolling to his left.
Ooh,
looking. They want to go home. There's a couple of them, and he just goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on downs. This should be about wrapped up.
You'll be heading down the shore tonight, Dave?
Actually, I'm on call for work, so I'll be at home this weekend.
Oh, wow.
We don't all make cheesesteaks, Steve.
Listen.
A minute left, turnover on downs.
I'll be stuck in traffic tomorrow morning.
You and the rest of Delaware and Chester County?
Listen.
Stop listening to your wife. You'll be better off.
It should be good weather, though.
Yeah, you can have the windows down.
Yeah. By the time you get down, I'll have to turn it back around.
Make sure you have good set tires.
I'm telling you, I'm hoping we're in traffic. That's what I can say. I told you so.
That will do it. Your final. Springfield wins this one 48-14. They improved the 1-0 in the Central League. Marple Newtown drops the 0-1 in the Central. Both Springfield goes to 2-0. Marple Newtown 1-1. Steve, last thought.
Hey, it's one of those games we talked about, just kind of throwing away that tape after you watch it, learn from your mistakes. Week 2, and you got 8 more weeks, and each week this team's going to improve under Chris Gicking and this staff. So, tough one, but a lot to look forward to the rest of the year.
Next week, the Marple Newtown Tigers will play at Upper Darby. Please remember, kickoff is set for 5 p.m. You can read more about this game, get coverage of the entire 2024 season, and listen or watch an archive of this or any of our broadcasts at marplenewtownfootball.com. Follow us on Twitter and on Instagram using @MNTigers. Color commentator Steve Reynolds, engineer and director Eric Kelling, co-executive producer and social media tonight courtesy of Greg Petco. Camera operator, Active Image Media, Marple Newtown Boosters Club, Mary Ellen Box. Athletic director of Marple Newtown is Chris Gicking. Our executive producer is Jim Alsman. I'm Dave DePasco for the entire broadcast crew. Thank you for watching and listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com. See you next week.
Thank you for listening to the Tigers Radio Network, heard exclusively on MarpleNewtownFootball.com. Be sure to follow us online at MarpleNewtownFootball.com and on Twitter and Instagram at MNTigers. The Tigers Radio Network broadcasts, both live and archived, are the exclusive property of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated and are produced for the private use of our listening audience. No rebroadcast, in full or in part, is permitted without the express written consent of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated. The Marple Newtown Football Boosters Club and the Tigers Radio Network appreciate your listenership. Go Tigers!
Lift your hearts to old MNI for the service she has done for thee. Hail, oh, hail, alma mater. days gone by, and instilled in our lives we find ideals formed in Marple Newtown High.